Hello everyone, my name is Camilli. I'm going to talk about the movie The Lord of the Rings. The Lord of the Rings is a work written by John Ronald Reuel Tolkien. He created the term eucatastrophe, which refers to the sudden and joyous turn. The word is the junction of the Greek prefix, which means good, with catastrophe, which means disaster. Eucatastrophe is the opposite of catastrophe. While this is used in a disadvantageous way, the Tolkien's term is a change for good. The eucatastrophe happens at several moments in the trilogy. One of them is the end of the first movie, The Fellowship of the Ring, when Gandalf fights against Balrog and falls in the volcano. Frodo gets desperate with the loss of his friend until in the middle of the second film he returns as Gandalf the White, with the white body, with a new spirit, and with more powers. Another moment is at the end of the last film, The Return of the King, when Frodo is prepared to burn the ring on Doom Mountain, until he refuses to throw the ring and Gollum attacks him and steals the small object. So Frodo and Gollum fight, and Gollum ends up falling along with the ring on the volcano, and the ring is finally destroyed. The Father Paulo Ricardo presents a Christian's views about the movie The Lord of the Rings and states that Tolkien presents religious questions in his work. Since he grew up attending the Catholic Church, the work has no Catholic purpose, but the mentality used in the trilogy is religious. Besides that, the author explicitly denies that it is allegory, but only analogies. Paulo Ricardo started by talking about the three main characters, Frodo, Gandalf, and Aragorn, being these representatives of the image of Christ, since they die and return, that is, they resurrect. In addition, they fulfill Christ's missions as a priest, prophet, and king. Frodo, being the priest, he offers himself in sacrifice for the destructions of evil. Gandalf, the prophet, who uses his wisdom to lead people, and Aragorn is the king. Paulo Ricardo mentions that the main character of the trilogy is God. He proves his claim through the invisibility ring that needs to be destroyed, which is the main theme of the film. The ring would be the temptation of the human being to put himself in the place of God, and is related to the different ways of acting within the trilogy. There are people who, in contact with reality, let the soul transform, being represented by the elves, and the other way is those who want to control the soul, being represented by the orcs. Owning the ring, even if it is used for good things, is considered something wrong, since it was possible to transform the reality. Paul ends by talking about Galadriel, a character who could represent Mary, and also mentions Sauron, a character who serves Melkor, being this representative of Setem. The movie The Lord of the Rings influenced my thoughts on what is a good story to be told in a reflexive and critical way, in order to make me analyze all aspects of the film in general. They are the results available at the time used for the production of the work, the locations used for the recording, in addition to the various details contained in the trilogy, in the characterization of the characters and the plot of the story. In my opinion, the films were very well produced and scripted for the year it was released. In addition, the division of the trilogy was well done, and it captures the viewer's attention and arouses the desire to watch the next volume. On the other hand, the films are very long, and I ended getting tired at certain times, but even so, I believe that The Lord of the Rings is one of the best works of the fantasy genre and can be a good option for the lovers of this category. So guys, I think it's all. Bye!